Okay, hello everyone. So today we are going to solve some engineering economy related problems, especially on the nominal rates and effective rates of interest. Okay? So as you can see in the description, this is a calculator technique tutorial series. So try natin mag-solve ng mga econ related problems na gamit lamang ang ating calculator. So the calculator that I am using is the FX570ES. Okay, so you can use other calculators that have the same functionality as this one. Okay, so let's start. Okay, before we will formally start on the calculator techniques, let's first differentiate what's the difference between the nominal and effective rates. So the nominal rates of interest, or the NRI. Okay. So this is the specifies the rate of interest and the number of interest periods per year. So yung formula niya is yung R is equal to the IM. Okay? Wherein our R is the nominal rate of interest. Yung I natin is the interest rate per period. At saka yung M natin is the number of periods. Okay, so yung M, yun yung periods natin. So for example, we have annually. So kapag annually, yung M natin is 1. Then kapag sinabi namang monthly, so yung M natin is 12. Okay, so dito yan magbabago-bago yung M natin depending upon the number of periods. So for quarterly, we have 4. Okay? For bi-monthly, we have 6. So dapat alam nyo yun. Okay, next is the ERI. ERI, no? Or the effective rate of interest. So the effective rate of interest is the actual or the exact rate of interest earned on the principal during 1-year period. So dito natin makikita kung yung exact na interest during 1 year. So yung formula niya is the ERI, okay, is equal to 1 plus I raised to the power of M minus 1. Okay, ito yung formula niya wherein the ERI is the effective rate of interest. Our I naman, ito, our I is the interest per period. Okay. Then the M is the number of periods. Okay. Yung I natin, okay, itong I is just equal to the R over M. Okay, as you can see dito, I is equal to R over M. Okay, transpose natin ito dito. So divide natin by M, we have I is equals to R over M. Okay, this is the formula used in solving the nominal and effective rates of interest. But in this tutorial series, hindi natin gagamitin to. So we will no longer use the formulas, but instead, we will just use the statistical mode. Okay, so sa stat tayo dito. Stat 3. Tapos ito, yung A times B raised to the power of X. Okay, this is the geometric. Okay, so ito yung gagamitin natin. Ayan. Okay, so let's try to solve some nominal and effective rates problems on econ. Okay, example number 1 is, okay, so determine the effective rate of 12% compounded quarterly. So yung hinahanap dito is the effective rate, okay, of 12% compounded quarterly. So this is our nominal rate, yung 12% natin. At saka yung hinahanap niya is the effective rate of interest for for 1 year. Okay, so paano ba i-solve ito? So there are different ways in solving this one. So the first solution would be yung column X natin dito. Okay, yung column X natin is, let us consider this as months. Tsaka yung Y natin is the interest rates. Okay, so okay, for one period, no? or yung quarterly natin kasi sinabi niya dito na compounded quarterly. So for one period, kasi yung gagamitin natin for X is the month. So for one period, we have 3 months. Diba? For one period, we have 3 months. And yung effective rate natin is yung 12 months. Diba? Kasi within 1 year, we have 12 months. And every quarter, may 3 months tayo. So yun yung ibig kong sabihin doon. Okay, so paano ba i-input natin? Solve lang natin yung isang period. So 0 months, meaning yung simula pa. Tapos after 3 months. Okay, this is one period. Okay. Okay, so in terms of months kasi ito, so 0 to 3. Tapos kapag mag-solve tayo for the effective rate, yung gagamitin natin na months is yung 12. Okay? Next is, lipat tayo dito sa Y. So yung Y natin, this is the interest rates, diba? So let's just assume 1, yung initial natin. Tapos yung 1 natin, add natin ng interest. So sinabi niya dito na this is 12%, so that is 0.12. Divide natin by ilang modes ba itong quarter. So within 1 year, we have 4 quarters. So yung mode natin is 4. Okay? So ayan, then equal lang natin. So to save this one, press lang natin yung AC. So na-save na yon. And then, solve natin yung effective rate. So we have 12 months. And then, shift stat. Tapos punta tayo dito sa register. The regression. We have 5. And then itong y hat. Diba? Kasi sa x hat, nandun yung months natin. Sa y hat natin, nandun yung effective rate natin. Okay, so 5. And then, this is our answer. So, since may initial tayo na 1 kanina, so yung ito lang. So, -1 natin yan. Tapos, since this is in percent, so times natin ng 100. So, this would be the result. We have 12.55%. Okay? So, ganun yun pag-solve. So, we have, ganito yan. So, we have X and Y. This is set natin ng months. Okay? Tapos dito yung rate natin. Okay, so ganito yun. So we have 0 and 3. Tapos dito yung initial natin na 1. Then 1 plus, we have 0.12. Divide natin by mode. Tapos solve lang natin yung 12y hat. Okay? Since dito yung hinahanap niya. So this is our first way of solving the effective rate given yung nominal rate. Okay, so the correct answer is 12.55. Okay, another way to solve this one is, mas madali ito, yung another way. Kasi yung gagamitin natin for X is, the period na talaga. Okay, so paano ba? So instead of using months, erase lang muna natin to. So instead of using month, so yung gagamitin na natin is the period na. So kapag period na yung gagamitin natin, so solve lang natin yung one period. So we have 0 to 1. So this it means na isang period. Tapos, ganun pa rin yung input niya. So, tapos, yung effective rate is nandun na sa 4y hat. Diba? We have 4 periods within a year. Kasi yung sinabi niya dito is quarterly. So we have 4 quarters within a year. So ganito na siya. So try natin kung same lang ba yung sagot. So mode 3 and then 6. So we have a 0, 1, and then we have 1. Initial natin, then 1 plus yung interest natin na 0.12 divided by the modes. Okay? Then 4 shifts that 5 lang tayo. Okay, so same lang yung sagot. -1 times 100 to get the percent. Okay, so the correct answer is 12.55. So either way, kung gusto nyo ng months, or kung gusto nyo ng years, or kung gusto nyo ng period, it's up to you. But recommended ko yung period kasi mas madali. 0, 1 lang talaga dito. Kasi yung isosolve naman natin is for 1 period. But we have to always remember na kapag magsosolve tayo, always reconsider na dapat yung dito sa ating x is period times the years. Okay? So later on, may explore natin yan. So let's try another problem. Let's move to problem number 2. Okay, for example, given the effective rate of 12%, find the nominal rate compounded semi-annually. So kanina, yung binigay sa atin is the nominal rate compounded quarterly, tapos pinapahanap yung effective rate. So dito is baliktad. Yung binigay sa atin is the effective rate. Tapos yung hinahanap natin is the nominal rate, which is dapat compounded semi-annually. So how to solve this one? Okay, so how to solve this one? It's up to you na kung gagamitin mo yung months or years. So try muna natin, no? Gamitin yung months. So for X and Y column dito sa ating stat, 6. Okay. So we have our effective rate is at 12 months, diba? So we have 0, tapos 12. Tapos dito naman is 1. Okay, paano ba i-input itong 12%? Since effective rate na ito, so dapat 0.12 na lang yan. Okay, diba? So since this is 1 year, so yung mode natin, effective rate man ito, so over 1 lang yan. So parang wala lang din. So 1 plus 0.12 lang talaga dapat. Diyan. Okay, so 0, 12, input natin, no? 1, then 1 plus 0.12. O yung may interest na. Okay. Then, to solve for nominal rate compounded semi-annually. Okay, yung semi-annually, ano ba yan? Okay, yung mode niyan is 2, diba? So, yung mode niyan is 2 kasi dalawang beses siya magko-compound within a year. Okay, so semi-annually siya. So, yung mode, yung gagamitin natin since this is months, so kapag i-divide natin 2 by 2, so we have 6. So andito siya, kumbaga. Okay, so nasa gitna. So yung hahanapin natin is the 6y hat. Okay? Semi-annually. So 6y hat yung hahanapin natin. Okay, so 6y hat. Okay, pero ito na ba yung sagot? Okay, hindi pa. Okay, since yung mode natin, diba kanina, nag-divide tayo dito by 4. So ngayon naman, ta-times naman natin yon. So minus 1 tayo. Tapos times natin by yung mode natin is 2. So, diba? Sinabi ko na this is the empty or yung mode times the years. Okay, so times pa natin ito ng mode. Mode natin is 2. Okay? Then times 100 for the percent. Okay, so the correct answer is 11.66%. Okay, so ganun lang siya kasimple. So no need to memorize the formula ng effective rate tsaka ng nominal rate if you know this calculator technique. So you can solve vice versa yung nominal tsaka effective rate. Okay, so alam na natin paano mag-solve from nominal rate, given nominal rate, tapos pinapahanap yung effective rate. Ngayon naman is yung effective rate, pinapahanap yung nominal rate. Okay, so let's proceed to example number 3. Okay, so for example number 3, this is, ano ba? Find the nominal rate which, if converted quarterly, could be used instead of 12% compounded monthly. What is the corresponding nominal rate? Okay, so kanina we have nominal to effective, then effective to nominal. Ngayon naman, this is nominal rate to nominal rate. Okay, conversion pa rin siya, nominal rate to nominal rate. Pero nominal rate quarterly dapat pwede din siyang gamitin as monthly. Okay, so conversion siya ng nominal rates. Okay, so how to solve this one? Okay, try natin naman ng ibang ng ibang type of solution kasi yung ginamit natin kanina is x as months. So try natin yung period kasi mas madali yung period. Okay, we have x and y. Okay. Since period naman to, so one period lang yung susolve natin. Okay. Next is we have 1 as our initial. Dito is 1 plus 12%. Okay. 12%. 0.12. Divide natin by ilan ba? So this is 12% compounded monthly. Okay. So dapat papunta tayo ng quarterly. So compounded monthly yung binigay niya. So divide by 12 pa yan. Okay. Next is okay, so yung solve natin is for since this is this is in monthly, okay? One period. So for for quarterly there are 4 months. So from 0 to 3. Okay, so yung solve natin is yung 3y hat. Okay. So input natin 'yan dito sa ating calculator. 3, 6. So we have 0, 1. Okay, 1 plus initial, then 1 plus 0.12 over 12 months. Okay. Next is solve natin yung 3y hat. Okay, then minus 1. Okay, so we have 0.03. Okay. Now, times pa ba natin ito ng 4? Okay, yes, dapat i-times natin ito ng 4 since this is converted quarterly. So times pa natin ito ng mode nung quarterly. So times mode pa yan. So times 4. Okay, so the correct answer is 12.12%. Okay, so ganun lang siya. Always remember na M times T ito dito. So mode times time. Okay? Okay. So, we are done with nominal rate. Given nominal rate, tapos papasolve yung effective rate. Next is yung effective rate, papasolve yung nominal rate. Ito naman is yung nominal to nominal. So, ganun lang siya kasimple kapag alam mo yung calculator technique niya. Madali lang pala. So, no need na yung formulas. Okay, another problem is ito. Find the nominal rate compounded monthly, which is equivalent to 12% compounded quarterly. Okay, so same lang kanina, diba? Napahanap yung compounded monthly, tapos yung given naman is yung quarterly. Kanina, binigay yung monthly, tapos pinapahanap yung quarterly. Ngayon, binigay quarterly, tapos pinapahanap is monthly. Okay, paano ba ito? So we have x, y. Okay. Then, yung inputs natin is dapat we have 0, tapos within 1 period. Okay, period yung ginagamit ko kasi mas madali. Next is we have 1 as initial. Then dito is 1 plus we have 12%. Divide natin ng mode. Since the mode nito is quarterly, so divide by 4 siya. Then yung pinapahanap sa atin is monthly. Monthly, since this is one mode ito, diba? Quarterly ito. Yung month natin is nandito lang siya. So there are 3 months between, I know, we have 3 months every quarter. So dapat yung hahanapin natin is yung 1/3 lang. Kasi this is quarter. Yung hinahanap natin is yung 1 month lang. So 1/3 lang. 1/3 y hat. Okay, so input natin yan. No, mode 3, 6. Input natin dito. So we have 0, 1. Next is 1. 1 plus 0.12 over 4. Then, nahanap natin is yung 1/3 y hat. Okay? So, times din natin ito ng 12 kasi yung hinahanap niya is monthly. So, times pa natin ito ng m. So, minus 1 muna tayo. Then, times natin ito by 12 since monthly yung hinahanap niya. Okay? So, the correct answer is 11.88. Okay? So, ganun lang siya kadali. Okay. Let's try another problem. For example, so if 1,000 becomes 1,811.36 after 5 years, when invested at an unknown rate, so hindi binigay yung rate of interest, compounded by monthly, determine the unknown nominal rate and the corresponding effective rate. So hindi binigay yung rates niya, pero meron tayong present value ng ating amount tapos yung future value ng ating principal after 5 years. So kaya natin i-solve yung the unknown rate na nominal tsaka yung effective rate. So paano ba i-solve ito? Okay. So for compounded by monthly, this is compounded by monthly, yung M natin is 6. Diba? Since there are 6 periods in a year or yung every 2 months natin. So therefore, after 5 years, number of periods becomes ilan na ba? So we have yung periods natin is dapat 6 to tapos times 5 siya. So we have 30 dapat yung periods natin. Okay? So input natin, we have x and y. So we have initial, tapos after 5 years kasi ito, so instead na 5 years, hindi dapat 5 years yung ilagay natin dito, kundi 5 times yung M natin, 5 years. So MT dapat, so we have 5 times 6, we have 30. Okay? Next is yung initial at time 0, yung pera niya is 1,000 pa. And after 5 years, so after 5 years yan, so we have 1,811.36. Okay, so ganun yung input natin. So input natin yan dito. We have 0, 30, after 5 years, 1,000 yung initial. After 5 years, naging 1,811.36. Okay, then AC natin para ma-store siya. Okay. Next is, hahanapin natin yung isang period lang. Okay, for one period muna. So we have 1, shifts.55. So ito yung pera niya from 1,000 naging 1,019 within one period only. Okay, so paano makuha yung rate niya is i-divide natin ito by the principal amount. So divide natin by 1,000. Okay, so ito yung interest niya. Okay, so minus 1 natin para matanggal yung initial. So meron tayong 0.01999. Then times natin, since yung hinahanap is the nominal rate compounded by monthly, so times natin ito by 6. Times 6 natin. So we have 11.99%. Okay? Okay, so sa choices natin, we have, 12%. Okay, 12% yung sagot since this is 11.99. Okay, so since wala namang ibang 12% na nominal rate dito. So we can conclude that the correct answer is letter C. Pero we will try to solve pa rin yung effective rate. So paano ba i-solve yung effective rate is, okay, so to solve for the effective rate, kunin natin yung yung 6 y hat. Okay. Ito yung okay, ito yung 1 year. Okay, bakit nasa 6 tayo? Since this is in periods, 'di ba? So we have 0 to 6, 0 to 6. This is range of 1 year. Okay, nakita nyo? So kaya 6 yung ginamit natin. 'Di ba kapag mag-solve tayo for the effective rate is dapat kukunin natin yung periods within a year. Okay, so 6y hat siya since this is bi-monthly. So ito yung 1 year niya. Tapos, divide natin pa rin ito by the principal amount. We have 1,000. Then minus 1 natin. Times natin. Okay, times pa ba natin? Times 1 lang naman, di ba? Since this is 1 year. So, yung tamang sagot is 12.61. Okay? So, no need na i-times natin yung mode since 1 lang naman yung mode ng effective rate. This is within 1 year. Okay, so 12.6. So the correct answer is letter C. So na-solve pa rin natin yung effective rate niya. Okay? So that would be all for the problems, no, na related sa ating nominal and effective rates. So for further questions, you can ask or leave a comment down below. And please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you so much and have a good day.